It is vlog style this week, no recipe, but it's going to be really interesting, so don't go anywhere. I spent a lot of my teens and 20s down in Cornwall surfing, and it has some of the best produce in the country down there, from ice cream through to cream through to pasties. Yep, pasties. You can see where I'm going to go now. I've been invited down to Ginsters to go and have a full bakery tour and see exactly what goes into these long established pasties for the country. Also, I'm fascinated is they've taken on this guy called Chris Eden. He's a very young Michelin Starred Chef down there for Driftwood, which is his restaurant. But aside from that, he's been taken on at Ginsters to look at product development and sort of new product tastes to go inside their pasty range. So let's get down to Cornwall. Starting off from Norwich, we're going to go to London, from London to Cornwall. So we've got 7 hours journey. So I've made it here to Hay Farm, just outside Callington, which is about 13 miles away from the Ginsters factory. And I'm here to meet Jeremy Oatey. He's been providing vegetables for the pasties and various bakes for Ginsters since about 2004. His history is developing onions in Cornwall. And historically, they're not really being grown here very much. Ginsters needed onions, therefore Jeremy decided to start planting lots of fields and develop his own way to grow onions in Cornwall, along with potatoes. So we're going to see all his produce. Let's go and have a chat with Jeremy.
I came here 14 years ago. When I took on the farm, Ginsters were really starting to grow their business. They were looking for a local grower, supplier, and we'd peel it today, deliver it in, and it'd be used within 24 hours. The same with everything that we do for them, potatoes, Swedes, and the onions. We supply them with about 4,500 tonnes of potatoes a year. We wash it, peel it, prepare it, and deliver it as and when they require it, which is 24 hours a day, all year round.
Let's get down to Ginsters. I'm really into expelling the whole myth about once you start off as a small company, as soon as you get bigger, that the quality for some reason goes down. From looking at the farm, that isn't exactly what happens here. Ginsters has grown from humble beginnings. In 1969, Geoffrey Ginsters made his first pasty in an old egg packing barn, producing just 24 a day. The business now makes 3 million savoury pastry products a week. Okay, so I've just been out in the farm and really blown away with the amount of locally sourced produce. And we've come to Ginsters headquarters today to go and have a quick chat with Kieran, Managing Director.
Yes, that's right, Managing Director, yeah.
And to talk a little bit about, we all know the Ginsters pasty. We all know it.
Yeah.
But no one really knows, certainly not from where I am in Norwich or most of the UK, is the whole heritage and the pure sort of passion that goes behind it. So what I want from you is to tell me a little bit about your story.
Yeah, of course, yes. We've been making pasties on this site here in Cornwall for almost 50 years. So it's our 50th year anniversary next year. We have a very strong local sourcing policy. We source local whenever we can, and hopefully you saw that at Hay Farm today.
Incredible.
So all of our veg comes from Hay Farm. We have about 35% of our Cornish pasty has ingredients that come from within a sort of 15-mile radius of the bakery.
And then that's something that I'm so passionate about as well.
Why? It's so important to us.
And certainly everyone who watches the channel as well. I've always worked on the basis, try and source as much locally, otherwise what's the point?
Exactly.
There's no point bringing lots of things in from other countries unless you really need to.
Exactly. And the other thing there as well is that we will always only ever use 100% British farmed meat in our product. We never ever put any artificials, no artificial colours, no artificial flavours, no artificial preservatives that go into our product at all.
Everything's natural.
Everything is absolutely natural. And then the last bit really is that everything is absolutely baked fresh. It needs to be. So we will get our orders in from the big supermarkets, etc. by sort of 11 o'clock in the morning. We will bake it then during the afternoon and evening, and then we'll ship it out to their depots overnight, so it arrives fresh in store the next morning, ready for the consumer to purchase.
That's pretty incredible.
We're an important employer in the local area as well, so we're probably one of the largest private sector employees in Cornwall. We employ 500 people on this site, And if you take the totality of that local sourcing and also that local employment bit, we probably provide the local Cornish economy about £15 million each year.
That's pretty incredible. Okay, this is the bit I've been kind of excited about all day. I'm in the test kitchen and I've got Chris Eden with me, who's been here for around 18 months working on the back end of the recipes. Is that right?
We work together as a collaboration in the kitchen, and then kind of I come in with an idea, they kind of help me, and the journey starts really. Originally what we try to do is make sure that the flavour is the key, that the vegetables that we use are the best.
Most important part of the day, to be fair, is tasting them. Can I go with this one?
Yep, help yourself,
okay?
yeah.
Can I get in there, chef?
Yeah, so this is the Mexican one. This is, smoky chilies, chocolate, nice bit of spice in there, ancho chilies. So yeah.
Oh, anchovy chilies are in here.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of warmth going through.
Yeah, a little bit of warmth in there.
I'm going to go all out for this one because I want a big bite. I'm allowed to do that. We can just go hands in on this, can't we?
I was going to say, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Mate, it's got a nice little spice there. It's not overpowering.
No.
Which I think really makes that nice. You put chocolate in here, did you say?
Yeah, a little bit of sweetness of like cocoa in there as well.
Yeah.
Try to go back to that real Mexican-y kind of Aztec kind of story that we want to tell with it. And obviously the story of the tin miners going over to Mexico at the same time as well,
Yeah, no, that's good. Really good. What have we got next?
So after this, we're going to go into the Moroccan. So the Moroccan is just full of vegetables, butternut squash, chickpeas.
Oh, look at the colours in there. Can we get this one, please? There was just layers of different colours in there. So what's the herb in there?
So we've got literally parsley, spring onions are in there, and then there's butternut squash, swede, potatoes, piquillo peppers, lovely little bit of harissa in there as well, tomato, apricots, dates. There's just, there's loads of beautiful ingredients in there.
It's my little happy place. So I can't really come into the kitchen and not have a go at making a Cornish pasty. Quick warning, I've never made a Cornish pasty, ever.
Okay.
I'm a Norwich lad, all right? So I've never really done this before.
What we're going to do is get our vegetables.
So what we've got here, potato.
So yeah, so potato, turnip,
Yep.
or swede, or however, and then
A little bit of onion.
a little bit of onion, okay, and then our beef goes into it as well, okay. What we'll do, pinch of salt, okay, and then we love black pepper. So
I was going to say that's kind of one of the traditional things, isn't it?
exactly,
Always
yeah.
a
So
little
we
bit
love,
peppery,
lovely season, but that pepper is really key to it, like the lovely little warmth and heat that you get from it. And all we'll do, we'll just fold it through. And then, this is when the magic happens now. Okay, so we've got the ingredients there. Here you go, one for you.
Right, wonderful, thank you.
We'll get the ingredients and we'll put it in the middle. Yeah, that's yours, so you go for it. We'll get a bit of water.
Yeah. A bit of painting.
Yeah. Okay, then what you do, pinch each end,
Yeah,
pull up to the middle.
yeah,
Then I just kind of seal all the way around the outside of it.
yeah.
Make sure all the ingredients are all in there. And then all we do is I just pinch and twist, and then you just fold over.
What? How does that look so
Okay.
easy?
And then
This is not happening.
you just pinch over. And then you got your lovely little crimp.
And you're going around like that. Look at the state of that.
Yeah, and then because I'm left-handed, so I kind of do it like this. So I turn out and fold over, turn out and fold over, turn out and fold over.
That's kind of magical to watch as well.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that.
Half. We won't. At least we know
Let's
who's
focus on this one.
who.
Let's focus on this one. And how long would they cook for?
They'll probably go in the oven for 35, 40 minutes,
Right.
about 180.
Yep.
And then
Standard
pull them out.
temperature.
Exactly, and then pull them out. And then when they're golden and they're beautiful, time to go and eat them.
Love that. Well, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
Firstly, for teaching me how to do the worst Ginsters pasty so far. That one doesn't stay on record. I'm going to try and master this when I get back home, and
Okay.
it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
much for your time. Appreciate
Pleasure's
it.
meeting you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Home at last. That was one hell of a journey, it really was, but it is so nice to be home. I told you it was a bit of a different one this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't often do vlogs, but really do enjoy doing them as well. Just to give you a quick shout out as well, on the 8th of August, I will be down at Southbank in London doing a consumer day for Ginsters. So come down and say hello, you know, have a little taste of the products and things, and I'll see you next week. Cheers then, bye bye.